Rolls-Royce electric airplane completes ground tests. European Union's highest court rules in favor of our privacy. The James Webb Space Telescope is one step closer to launch. And finally, Arduino announces the winners of the Touch Less, Do More Challenge. Stick around to find out more in this episode of News Bytes. Hello and welcome to Advanced Ingenuity Labs, your insight into technology. I'm your host, Aisha Sharif, and this is News Bytes, where we cover innovative developments in the latest technologies. Rolls-Royce has completed ground testing for the technology which will be used in what they claim will be the world's fastest electric airplane, referred to as the ACCEL, short for Accelerating the Electrification of Flight. The ACCEL is a single-seater aircraft which incorporates three ACCEL 750R electric motors in its 500-horsepower powertrain. With a top speed of over 480 kilometers per hour, it intends to set a new world speed record for electric flight. The ACCEL will be powered by a battery pack consisting of over 6,000 individual cells, offering a range of 320 kilometers on a single charge. The technology was tested using a full-scale replica of the aircraft's core called the Iron Bird. The ground testing consisted of running the propeller up to its full speed of approximately 2,400 RPM while optimizing the performance of the system and gathering data for further analysis. UK Business and Industry Minister Nadeem Zahawi said, "From trains to planes, our transport of the future will be powered by clean electric sources, with companies like Rolls-Royce developing the tech to help meet our net zero ambitions." The completion of ground testing for the government-backed ACCEL project is not only a step towards an exciting world record attempt, but a leap towards developing all-electric and hybrid electric planes that one day could ferry large numbers of passengers around the world. ACCEL should be making its first flight later this year, with its record-breaking flight attempt scheduled for early 2021. Rolls-Royce Electrical Director Rob Watson said, "Rolls-Royce is committed to playing a leading role in reaching net zero carbon by 2050. The completion of ground testing for the ACCEL project is a great achievement for the team and is another important step towards a world record attempt. This project is also helping to develop Rolls-Royce's capabilities and ensure that we remain a leader in delivering the electrification of flight, an important part of our sustainability strategy." The European Union's highest court, the European Court of Justice, recently ruled that member states cannot collect mobile and internet data en masse, saying it's illegal to gather such general and indiscriminate information. Privacy and advocacy groups and privacy activists argued that surveillance practices in the UK, France, and Belgium violate fundamental human rights. Caroline Wilson-Paulo, legal director of Privacy International, said, "Today's judgment reinforces the rule of law in the EU. In these turbulent times, it serves as a reminder that no government should be above the law. Democratic societies must place limits and controls on the surveillance powers of our police and intelligence agencies. While the police and intelligence agencies play a very important role in keeping us safe, they must do so in line with certain safeguards to prevent abuses of their very considerable power. They should focus on providing us with effective, targeted surveillance systems that protect both our security and our fundamental rights." This court ruling is the latest in a series of cases attempting to limit the power of governments to keep tabs on citizens. Earlier this year, the European Court of Justice ruled that U.S. national security laws don't protect European citizens' privacy. After concluding that European Union citizens have no effective way to challenge the American government against surveillance, the court restricted how U.S. firms could send European user data to the U.S. This decision came after Austrian privacy activist Max Schrems filed a lawsuit following the revelations brought forward by Edward Snowden. Max Schrems argued that U.S. law did not offer protections against surveillance by public authorities. Schrems raised the complaint against Facebook as it was transferring his and other European user data to the U.S., which is a common practice among many companies. This ruling applies only to European Union citizens. However, in the United States, we must continue to actively advocate for our digital privacy rights. Unfortunately, these rulings contain exceptions which reduces the effectiveness of the right to privacy and may lead to abuses. Therefore, the fight for digital privacy must continue. The dedication and perseverance of groups like Privacy International, La Quadrature du Net, the Electronic Frontier Foundation, as well as privacy activists like Max Schrems and Edward Snowden, ensure that our fundamental human right to privacy continues to be honored around the world. We all must play a part in protecting our online privacy. It is imperative that each of us advocate for our digital privacy in order to prevent misuse of our personal information. If you enjoy this video and find value in our content, you can help us by sharing it with others. Also, leave a comment as we want to hear from you, and consider liking the video and subscribing to our channel. You may also click the notification bell if you don't want to miss our upcoming videos. To stay informed about our upcoming training courses and camps here at Advanced Ingenuity Labs, visit our website at advancedingenuitylabs.com and sign up for our email notifications. The James Webb Space Telescope is not only the largest space telescope ever built, but also the most complex. It has a primary mirror with a diameter of 6.5 meters, comprised of 18 gold-plated beryllium hexagonal mirror segments, each with a diameter of 1.32 meters. In addition to its enormous size, the instruments that it contains need to be able to operate in temperatures below negative 223 degrees centigrade. After weeks of stringent acoustic and sign vibration tests, the James Webb Space Telescope has demonstrated that it is able to withstand the challenging environment that it will encounter in its upcoming rocket launch and space travel to the second Sun-Earth Lagrange point, which is approximately 1.6 million kilometers away from Earth. The telescope will orbit around an empty point in space where the gravitational forces of the Earth and Sun balance out each other. According to Northrop Grumman, the James Webb Space Telescope was first placed in their acoustic testing chamber, where it underwent high-frequency oscillating sound pressure levels above 140 decibels to simulate the effects of being launched on a rocket. The completion of the acoustic tests and analysis confirms that Webb's hardware, science instruments, structure, and electronics can successfully survive the planned rocket launch in a simulated environment. Upon completing the acoustic testing, the telescope was then moved to a separate chamber where it began a series of sign vibration tests on a shaker table to simulate vertical and horizontal accelerations in lower frequencies, which occur during liftoff. These tests were also successful and demonstrate that it's capable of withstanding the flight environment with significant margins. Scott Willoughby, Vice President and Program Manager for the James Webb Space Telescope at Northrop Grumman, explains, "The completion of environmental testing is a major step forward in our preparations for Webb's historic launch and a testament to the remarkable dedication of the team." According to Northrop Grumman, the next test will involve deploying the spacecraft's 5-layered sunshield, wing deployments of the primary mirror, and a full systems evaluation before it's packed up and shipped to South America. The telescope, along with its suite of instruments and intricate support system, is scheduled to launch on the Ariane 5 rocket from French Guiana in October 2021. The Arduino team have recently concluded their Touch Less, Do More challenge. The aim of this challenge was to build creative robotic solutions using the Arduino Nano or Maker boards to enforce social distancing or enable touch-free technologies for common tasks and chores in order to reduce the spread of COVID-19. At Advanced Ingenuity Labs, we appreciate all the hard work that thousands of participants put into their designs and thank them for their creativity and inspiration. We also wish to congratulate the winners of the challenge. The overall winner for the Touch Less, Do More challenge is Swapnil Verma, who designed the Intangible Surface, a gesture and Internet of Things-based touchless interface, which converts various button-based services, such as elevators, light switches, pedestrian crossings, kiosks, etc., into a gesture-based interface, minimizing physical contact with germs. In the touch-free category, the first-place winner is Jean Paradel, who designed the complex signs recognition and person counter for automation, also known as Grumpy Hedgehog. Grumpy Hedgehog is a Maker Wi-Fi 1010 controlled device that allows users to read and communicate through hand signs and movements. Thanks to an LCD screen, you can use Grumpy Hedgehog to track the number of people in a store, relay encrypted information to a server, turn on the lights, and much more. The second-place touch-free winner is Dhruv Sheath, who built the Spectrino TinyML Arduino and Internet of Things-based touch-free solutions. He designed an intelligent system comprised of 6 different solutions to automate commonly used devices throughout homes and in public spaces in order to help prevent the spread of COVID-19. These solutions are based on the Maker Wi-Fi 1010 and Nano 33 Bluetooth Low Energy Sense. His solutions include a smart intercom, a temperature monitor, a voice-controlled elevator, a mask detector, a line management system, and a sanitation system. In the social distancing category, the first-place winner is Drac KJE156 with his COVID-19 simple, friendly social distancing robot, WatchZ. WatchZ is a nano-powered robot that can comfortably sit on a desk, cash register, table, etc. to measure the distance between itself and any approaching person. If someone comes within 1.5 meters of the robot, it emits a red light and sounds an alarm. The second-place social distancing winner is Ian Mercer, who designed the small store congestion warning. By tracking cell phones, he created a low-cost storefront indicator to help at-risk individuals decide whether to enter or wait until a less busy time. Using Bluetooth low-energy scanning on an Arduino Maker 1010, the warning system is able to reliably count how many cell phones are nearby and warn individuals when the store is busy or reassure at-risk individuals that it's a good time to come inside. Again, congratulations to all the winners and participants for the Touch Less, Do More challenge. What will you create next? Let me know in the comments. That's it for this episode of News Bytes. As always, if you enjoyed this video and want more, leave me a comment and consider liking and subscribing. See you next time.